Hey, good morning. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Monday, the 20th of April, 2020. It's 5:36 a.m. local here in Vietnam. This video is a quick look at my 12-hour charts on the high probability method. The new candle was at 4 a.m., but I had to wait a while for the spreads to come in. It's the first day of the week and everything's fairly quiet, and some of the spreads were actually pretty big. So just had to wait a bit and tidy up all my charts and spreadsheets, and we're good to go. So I hope everyone had a good weekend. It wasn't too stressful for you all. We're back into it, another trading week on the lower time frames. So this is my watch list on the right here. This is the 12-hour charts. The ones highlighted in blue, the ones I've got trades on, the ones that aren't highlighted, no trades, and the ones in orange are ones I'm going to discuss in this video. Righto, let's get into it. So we'll start with a pound yen, 12-hour obviously. You can see there's no writing up here. I was in a sell here. My sells are designated by the red vertical and horizontal line at the intersection there. Red trend lines represent bearish divergence. So I took a sell here. Look, it went down, sort of meandered and just flattening out. And the MACD platinum is this bottom indicator here. It's through the zero level on Friday's candle. So I just closed it out. I'm not going to, it'll probably keep on going down, but I don't want to be in it. So if it does roll up and pops up and takes another sell, then I'll take that. But at the moment, I'm just getting out of that. So I took a whopping $2.24 profit there, and this sell's no longer in play. So just leave the lines on the chart to show you where it was. And the spreadsheet's been updated. Now the spreadsheet, all these trades, there's a shared spreadsheet. The link to that spreadsheet is in the description of the video. So that's the pound yen, no more trades, so I can unflag that. And we'll go to the other simple one before we get into the absolute nightmare. CAD Japanese yen. Now I'm in a sell here, and as I said, sells are designated by red line, so it's a sell there. Now you can just see it. You can read my notes here. The notes normally work from left to right on the trades. So I took a sell, nil stop, and right why I took the trade basically. Nice level triple top there, that blue line. Blue trend lines show me something I'm interested in. And I've closed 0.01 to put a stop in at 7289, which is just below the entry. And that's that sort of red dotted line you can just sort of see underneath the red solid line. It's a bit hard to see, but there's a stop in place for the sell. Now, this morning, there's a new buy signal generated. Not a great one. There is hidden bullish divergence, hence the green trend lines. So we've got a higher low on price and a lower low on the oscillator, the MACD platinum. It's not great because the MACD platinum is not a great distance below the zero level. And keep in mind, I like to sell when it's above the zero level and buy when it's below the zero level. That's the zero level, that dotted line. So I've taken a buy based on this divergence. It's not a great setup because you're going into the MAs. There's the 240 LMA, 100 EMA, and 50 EMA. They just give me an idea of trend. And we really haven't broken these previous highs. So it's not a structural wise, it's not a great setup. However, because I've got a partial sell on, it is a buy signal. There is hidden bullish divergence there, which I love my bullish divergence. I'm going to take this trade. This yellow line is my overall break even for both trades. So because I'm positive, net positive, plus 0.01, as long as price stays above that yellow dashed line, I can't lose on both of these trades combined. So that's the plan. So hopefully push up, go through this sell stop. The sell gets closed out, then I can put a stop on this buy, something like that. That's the gist of it. All right, now that was all pretty straightforward. Wait till you see this dog's breakfast, the New Zealand Swiss franc. Now just bear with me. You can always pause the video, guys, and read my notes. But there's a lot of trades happening here. If you look down here, overall break even for all these trades. I've just updated the notes a bit so you can see a few things. So I'm net 0.53 long. So my overall break even for all these trades, without going into what I've done this morning so far, is at 059877, which is this middle one, I believe. Yeah, 59877, the middle yellow one. So if price gets up to there, basically I can close all the trades at break even. The only thing I'm going to cop is a minus $270 penalty on the swap side at the moment. It's a so I've got a bit to make up. Now I'll just quickly explain what I've done here. You can see my notes. I've got 1 sequence, 2 sequence, 3 sequence, 4 sequence, 5 sequence. So basically I'm looking at 5 lots of different trades. The first sequence starts all the way over here and continues all the way through. The second sequence started it's here. And don't worry about the second sequence too much because it's just a standalone trade. And this morning I just moved it stop. That's it, stop there. You can read the notes there. It's only a 0.01 short. I've moved the stop down to this level here. So that's got to stop in place. So you can basically ignore that second sequence. That's just there to give me a little bit of protection. So that's the second sequence. The third sequence starts in here. So this is when the MACD platinum was below. So this is third sequence from this trade all the way across. The fourth sequence started, we took a sell. The problem is it's in here. Where did the fourth sequence start? Here, sorry. So fourth sequence started here. So it's got a sell, and I took a hedge buy this morning because the MACD is now platinum's below the zero, and the fifth sequence is the last trade. So this is a buy trades. It's a buy signal this morning. So I've taken a 7th buy on the first sequence at 0.26. And there's that level there. So they're all about the same price, these trades. There's 4 new trades this morning. So there's a 7th buy on the first sequence. You see the notes, pause the video, read it. On the third sequence, there was a 5th buy at 58362. So that's pretty much the same price or close to it. Then there was a hedge buy on the 4th sequence at 56362 also. Then the 5th sequence was a new buy at 5630. So that's obviously hasn't got a break even. It's just a point of entry. This is hedged, this 4th sequence. This 3rd sequence, its break even levels at 58936, which is this bottom yellow dashed line. That's just for the 3rd sequence. And the 4th sequence, overall break even's up here at 61013. But this is my main target, this middle yellow line. Get to that, then I can start getting a bit creative, closing certain trades, looking at tightening things up and making up this swap that I've got to make up. So I know it's all a bit confusing. It's high risk trading. It's not for everyone. I get that. But it's just something I'm trying on the 12-hour charts. Just want to see if I can work my way out of every position. And the good thing about this pair, it's a New Zealand Swiss franc. It's not an aggressive mover normally, except for coronavirus day. Yeah. You know, if you look, if I go left a bit on this chart, you know, this thing just meanders. You know, look, you have a look. There's a couple of decent moves on there, but nothing that gets you in too much strife. You know, it's not. And this is a 12-hour chart, so. And we get to this dog's breakfast here, but that's all good. We'll work it out. I'm sure I'll work my way out of it eventually. It's just going to take a bit of time and a bit of patience, which is pretty important. So that's it for the 12-hour charts, guys. Sorry about this ugly setup here. It's just the way it is, and I'm going to have to deal with it. If you do like the video, please hit the subscribe button or the like button. And like I said, the spreadsheets are description. Link to the spreadsheet is in the description of the video. Enjoy your Monday, and let's look forward to a good trading week, eh? Cheers.